a walk barefoot and she in a name brand boot. I hear that thing that. Up man a dish, mama dirt and I put them gal first. Yo, I hear that thing that. A ball gal Lexus, mama fi walk and I take bus nurse. I hear that thing that. Hear that, hear that, hear that, that, hear that thing that. Hear that, that, hear that.
All right, and welcome now to the Roots Absolutely with the Idioting feature, 96.1 on this your FM dial. Wow. A lot happened over the Christmas.
Yep.
Well, some good and some bad. And the Prime Minister, you know, earlier announced state of emergency.
Yeah.
The entire Kingston and St. Andrew, St. James, Clarendon.
Yep.
These are the entire parishes.
Yep.
Not just some communities.
Not just parts, yeah.
The entire parishes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Can you imagine? So, all of Kingston, all of St. Andrew, all of Clarendon, all of St. Anne, all of St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Clarendon, yeah, those parishes, they've had reimposition of the SOEs. My God, the Prime Minister determined in using this thing. And, you know, despite the opposition's, opposition against this thing, why is them own thing against them, right? Despite them saying they're not supporting it and not extending it, the Prime Minister is still using this as, to some extent, his crime fighting tool at this moment. He had seen, as he's mentioned in the press conference, that he has seen in decline in murder and or violent crimes in Jamaica once it's imposed.
Yeah.
And definitely persons who are in certain communities, they can say that, you know, they can actually walk on the streets a lot easier. While some say, well, why, you know, they don't know why it's there because they're probably not seeing it working. So there are mixed views with this thing. And I'm not sure if the mixed views are based on any political alignment. But we know
no Jamaicans here.
Yeah, but we know there are definitely mixed views, you know, on this imposition of SOEs and all these things.
But I find the police gave some figures when it comes to murders on a daily basis. From January it was like 4.58, and it up and down up until September.
Right.
Rate it up to 4.97 and keep going down 4.42, 3.43, and for December it's 2.54. So it's a decline.
Right.
So set up until now. So if it's declining, why state of emergency?
No, but that's what he's saying. He wants to maintain that decline because he's saying because remember the last one was imposed between September and December. And you know, they were wondering if it will still be on for the Christmas. Remember, it was in November during the old World Cup thing and all of that. The opposition was saying then, well, the World Cup actually reducing it and not this, you know. So, you know, let's see. We're now past Christmas. We're heading into the New Year. So this will actually be active or imposed until next year, the next 2 weeks. So let's see what will happen in the next 2 weeks.
Well, we are now at 2.54. We'll see if we go at least one or two flat or 1.9 something.
Yes.
And then we'll see. And then maybe by the time we reach Easter, so it's got about 0.9 something, and then go zero. We have no murder. Because it went from a high of 4.97 now to a low of 2.54. So let's see if that will continue.
That's it.
The decline.
Well, also big up and bless up, you know, since we're in the festive season, the St. Andrew South Police Division. I know on Sunday, you know, SSP Ricketts along with his team there at the St. Andrew South Police, they're at the Hunts Bay Police Station. They feted adults, elderly and children. And they, you know, I'm sure that, you know, persons came out and they, you know, got the support, you know, and they actually get a chance to feed some of these persons. So this was actually Christmas Day. And so for the elderly or other persons who may not have it on the day, you know, the St. Andrew South Police Division saw it fit to actually lend that hand of support and help during this season. the St. Anne police also, they fetted a number of children. They sent out invitation to the different schools in St. Anne. They had the fet there at the St. Anne's Bay headquarters, and a number of children came out. They whole heap of food, I'm sure, and fun activities. This is the time of year when we're seeing a lot of these things, and we definitely have to highlight them when we see them. Sharika Jackson,
you know,
right?
in
She
St. Anne,
also,
yes.
yes, she also, you know, this was she was saying this was her first in her community.
Yes, what you do
Right.
before in her mother's
Right,
community.
in her mother's, right. So
Yeah.
this was the first in her community.
That's after Sharika Jackson.
And yeah, that's really good. Scotiabank came on board along with other sponsors to ensure, because you know that she's now an officially signed.
Yes.
Scotia, well, one of their first, to some extent, ambassadors, right? And it's good that, you know, they came on board and they feted the children, you know, gave them the chance to play. So I'm sure next year will be bigger and better, because, as I say, it's the first, so probably sometime some person may not even know that it was going on.
Look at the first.
Yeah. So we're hoping that, well, we're not hoping, we know that next year it's going to be bigger and better.
Well, also Pastor Hall from Touch Me did some feeding program in the Waterhouse community near where the Waterhouse really find the Waterhouse mini stadium in that vicinity. We call the Gullibang area of Psalms Avenue, Unity Lane,
Right.
those areas. And they had some shut-ins. When they did some shut-ins as well, some of the church members went out of their way with the meals to give to the shut-ins in the area.
Right.
And also church members and their families were affected by Touch Me on Christmas Day as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so, yeah,
And
nice.
you know, I know Pastor All always, you know,
Yeah.
give back and ensure that, you know, these you know, persons who may not have the family support or friends and all these things, you know, he is their family, and he's giving food and otherwise to, you know, to those persons. So kudos, big up and bless up.
Well, I had to put a fast food chain in the idiot thing now. I won't call the name this time.
All right.
I went to this fast food place. I think it was the Monday. And I mean, it was packed, line long, and one cashier working. So I spent 30 minutes in the line, and by the time we reach the cashier, now she have to be cashing and also
Everything in money.
doing meals. So I take
Holiday
about
time.
15 minutes for she to take my order. Then take the order, now wait at least over an hour to get served.
Wow.
And trust me, that's a idiot thing.
Wow.
No, man.
Well, it's holiday now, so, you know, I think probably they're saying they're scaling down on the amount of persons. Because then again, that I'm sure that person will have to get that, you know, that added bonus. Enough bonus too, because as I say, the person do everything in one, right?
I wait there a second day now to see what an improvement. There was 3 cash machines there, and still looked like only one was working. Cause a gentleman there trying to fix, I try fix and I tried the thing, and it was only one working. And the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
One, big, you have the big crowd inside, and one.
But the holiday, and I think probably they
Cash
never
register working.
thought that there would be that much persons, especially the holiday time there. But, you know, they should expect it.
But this place normally have crowd they come to Mountain a weekend. Say that, you know, say them, it's not anything new. It's
Yeah,
on
they should
midweek,
have.
they
Yeah,
have
they
a
should
fair
have.
size. But I mean,
Yeah, they should have. So them should have do better, right? Oh my gosh! All right. Before we go into some idiot thing, because we have enough idiot thing in Dudley. We've seen where the Ministry of Health they've again posted. Well, this time remember now they're posting monkeypox data or numbers weekly, and so the summary today they're saying over the last week between December 20 to 23, 2022, they're saying 33 new cases were identified. 3 deaths occurred, but they're saying that these deaths occurred between June and November, so that's earlier this year, between June and November 2022. There were also 45 recoveries, and they're saying right now they're seeing a 7-day average positivity rate of 4.4%. So it's still relatively low, but the thing is, COVID-19 is still here, it's still active.
and
there's
monkeypox is also here.
Monkeypox, Mpox is also still
I
here.
don't like this Mpox
Yes.
name. I prefer monkeypox.
But then again, you know, I think they just have one. The last update, they had just one active case. The others that had recovered. So I'm not sure if, but by now should be probably none or one. So to some extent that for the monkeypox is not that as prevalent, and we're grateful that we're not seeing 5 or 4 or 3 more or 10 more. No, we just had one active the last update that we got.
It's here, but but you have to be on take the precaution because it's still
definitely
in Jamaica.
I would think so, but 33 not bad. Well, in China they've to some extent, and a matter of fact in the US, let me go closer. I saw a report overnight that they're saying that they may reimpose some travel requirement regarding COVID-19 for persons who are coming from China. I'm not sure if Jamaica will also follow suit. The normal them say if America sneeze, we catch a cold, right? So I don't know if it is that we will actually follow suit in that direction in imposing any whether travel restriction or requirement for persons who are coming from China. China, though, they've seen rather some level of decline. They're still seeing a number of cases, thousands of cases still, but at least they're easing some level of restrictions. They had the zero COVID policy where one city that they have a case, they shut down the entire place. But they protested and the protests actually bear fruit. So their persons are actually able to now go about their business and actually also travel. They're requiring though that they will present the COVID tests and before they are able to travel. So at least there's some level of result in that case, But COVID is still there. I still do wear my mask everywhere I go, no matter where it is. But persons just be careful. Don't think so much idiot thing going on. I don't know if you want to touch on one.
Sting. I was trying to make. I wonder if Sting lost its sting, or I don't know. But I can imagine how this show supposed to be dubbed as the biggest dancehall show on the planet. But most of the stars are missing. We don't see the top. We don't see the Elephant Man. We don't see the Beanie Man. We don't see the Bounty Killer. We don't see the Spice. I mean, I was like, what is this now?
Well, you can't understand with some of those names. We can't understand why they would not be there. One, Beanie Man is sick.
Oh yeah, Beanie Man, yes. Beanie Man's injured.
Spice is still out of the public. We can say Elephant. Long time about Elephant Man. Bounty Killer definitely would be one person that you could probably say, well, it's a big name that you can probably call on. Popcorn possibly, yeah. But I don't know if they can they can pay. Remember that man was on the Burna Boy. Big money show.
Because Beanie Man is injured. Because Beanie Man is a foot problem, and Dr. Adam Torres. Yeah, just remember that. Yes.
Right. Yes. So I would understand some of the would understand some of the big names if they're based on the situation that they're facing now. But at least they could try and find some others who, to some extent, are doing their thing. But I don't know. Why? I don't know. I don't know if they run out of idea or what.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know.
I mean, no.
No, no. I see waiting the clash. I don't see the clash. I see waiting on the clash.
You say still waiting on the clash?
Yeah, man. I don't see clash yet.
But wait, you never see it. Yeah.
No. Waiting for the clash. What I saw, not a clash. I don't know what was that.
That's a fight.
I'm still waiting for that clash.
Cat fight.
I don't see the clash yet.
That was a cat fight.
But the part where people understand now. All right. I didn't remember Burna Boy until he was come to Jamaica.
Right.
But these artists are top. Burna Boy is a top artist. He's a Nigerian. Hats off to Africa. Nigerian artist. And he's one of the top 10 richest artists in Nigeria. And I mean, these artists never have to clash and fight to make people get noticed. They come with good music. So in Jamaica now, the argument is if you don't kill somebody that's thing, you can't make a name, you can't have a career. That is, that's a backward thinking in Jamaica right now. So I don't know. I don't know if you have to cut a sting and clash. How when clash you get a career in a dancer.
I don't know. And I don't know if this year a lot of persons were, voicing their to some extent doing their review of what happened. a lot of them, they were saying, boy, too much amateur artists. So a lot of them, the artists that were on the show, that enough people don't know them, right?
No, the thing the other thing is you saying to last year, these persons go up on social media are called by views.
Yes. And some of these, yeah,
They
exactly.
have millions of followers, but they're like people who are like
You don't know them.
inactive and some account where people dead. So if you buy some views, you get some soldier who died in the war in a Russia and the country there.
Right, Ukraine?
Ukraine. Yeah. So you have to keep on saying to you right now.
Okay.
How can somebody have a billion views on social media and nobody don't know them?
A million views, eh? Mm-hmm.
I know somebody Mr. Billion on TV. One man have a billion views and nobody know him. So you gotta buy the views them and you think they're popular, but they're really popular.
Yeah, something about that.
You must get natural views that kind of saying Gangman Style. He was well known for that song.
Yeah.
That is the first song to get a billion likes on YouTube, and the entire world know him. But remember the Gangman Style. He was popular.
Yeah.
But you have some songs now, I get to say millions and nobody know them. This is different.
Yeah, man.
Nobody know them.
This paid for likes and views and all these things. Yeah,
So
it's kind of killing it because
It killing the thing.
Yeah. You think it's big, but a lot of person, but we don't really know that.
Because you get a TV mention and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on TV and get a million views on the songs that and nobody know you. Nobody know you. Can you buy the views? You buy the comments.
Yeah, exactly.
I told the rate, it that you can get as a alcohol thing later recently, when I tried to look I tried to get some feedback on this whole and buy commenting.
Yeah.
And it's not a bag of money, It does $4.41 can get 10 comments, If you buy $40 can get 250 comments for $40.
$40.
Yeah, man.
Just as you were touching on views and who popular, who no popular, there was this interview. So it seemed as if what's his name, Asafa Powell. This is probably his new venture because I recently spoke with Usain Bolt and this time around he spoke with Elaine Thompson. So there was a part of the interview with Elaine that some persons were making their comments about based on what was said.
About you reckon ungrateful?
About me, yes.
Yeah, I heard
statement
that. Yeah.
are them being, well, Asafa said that they are superstars, and so because of that, they're not being treated as
accordingly.
superstars.
Yeah,
Right.
treat like other Jamaicans.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
I don't know if that is a prophecy coming from Asafa himself, because I mean, if you're in Jamaica, because when Asafa walk on the street, everybody want Asafa and want a picture autograph, he get under the treatment, yes, but I don't know what else him expect.
Well, this is part of it. Very quickly.
I think one of the females probably recognized it was me, and she was like, "You need nothing, I think one of the boys shout out, "Oh, should just pass with so." Am I like, some supposed to announce it? Oh, I'm in the building. I'm there. What's up?
And mind you, if you
I don't
did
know
that
what's wrong with
too,
Jamaican
they would say
people,
you're
though.
extra.
You know,
So me I say,
Yeah.
what we supposed to do? What we fit do?
I don't know what's wrong with Jamaican people because
fit do?
I get that a lot, and from way back in the days I used to get like, yo, so him can't say
can't say
when
hi,
me walk
like,
around and yell up everybody.
Me not get that part of it. Like, what do you want from me? What you want me to do? You know,
what I mean?
and if I do say hi to you, you probably look at me and front like I'm
That's the thing,
shut up. Right,
Jamaican people don't respect.
They don't.
Don't respect, and they try to categorize.
They
Or they try to
don't.
put us in a same
Right.
in a same circle as some regular
Class
Come
people.
on, man.
like.
We are superstars. We're not social media influencers.
I get
Right.
it a lot.
We are superstars.
No.
We are celebrities.
Yeah.
We have a talent that we go out on the track. We go to the Olympic game. We do whatever. We represent the country. Don't try to put us in a basket with all of the other regular
And
people.
then
We're not in ISIS.
Hello. Look here. Me hear that thing that yesterday. I'm kind of concerned.
Hold on, let me see.
And the thing about it is that, okay, yeah, you're celebrities and all of that, but if you don't have fans and so forth, you're not really a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? You need your fans. And I know it can be intrusive sometimes. I know some people enough. Like you could see, you know, like celebrities and so forth.
Yeah.
You know, Asafa with his wife having dinner. You don't take yourself and your child with you to get an autograph. I think it's kind of inappropriate. That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But somehow Asafa don't like your tone. Asafa, I don't like your tone. I mean, all right, but we're all, as I heard my brethren say this morning on radio, we're all people and we're all Jamaican people and somehow we're enough. And the thing is that we love one now. We love one and respect one. So this whole thing about Jamaican people, I don't like that tone. That's just my personal thing. Because this is a part of what comes with the territory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to compare athletes and so forth, but I see you saying in a different vibe. I've seen him publicly and everything, and I see, you know, you have to, it's coming to 30, you have to just jump in the around. I say, yeah, man, you don't have to come walking and say,
yo, no.
We know you. You're a face card by now.
Right.
But to say, well, Jamaican people and who we are, and that's a little haughty, my brother. That's my opinion, not the views of Roots of Fam. That's me.
I think Asafa is gone over the edge, you know, with this comment about Jamaica, and she anything about Jamaican people ungrateful.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You should be honored to have us as great sprinters living in Jamaica.
No, don't go down the road there.
Yeah,
you need a little bit more humility. You know who you are, respect you, we love you and all of that dearly, Owen.
Yeah,
we love her now.
Yeah, probably they were thinking of, you know, like, what they see on TV when certain persons are probably going through or passing through, and no person just rush and come up to them and ask for autograph and all these things. So maybe they were actually kind of wishing for that kind of attention. I mean, no, maybe.
What?
Maybe they were wishing for that. No, because they're saying
no.
When they say not appreciated. So I think they were expecting if they're going anywhere, people just run to them every time.
Like a Beatle mania or a Burna Boy mania, or Michael Jackson mania.
Right, something like that.
Yeah, but tell you the truth, and then because remember too, they're here in Jamaica, they're Jamaicans, and sometimes you probably see them and look off and say, so we're kind of funny that way too.
Yeah.
And then also we're kind of apprehensive because no one everyone we are shame me.
Yeah.
So it's two different things, but as I said, I don't necessarily like Asafa's tone.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because I think it's we don't know who we are. No. I don't think you should really go that route there. I think there should be some more humility exercise there. And it's Jamaican people.
I'm talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Is revered like godlike status and not and Jamaican.
No, sir.
Everybody different.
I heard it and I was like, I never really like it.
Yeah. You have different.
Look at you know who is a perfect example of knowing. You see. There are some people them called, even in the entertainment industry, that are media darlings.
Yeah.
They just know how feel. You see, Shelly Ann Fraser?
Right.
Yeah.
She's one of those.
Right.
That's true.
She would run to joke about it. If she did an interview, you'd never hear her talk. I'm gonna be presumptuous now.
Yeah.
She and even Sherika Jackson too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she come on the scene lately. She not as long as a scene like those. She came on the top scene lately. But I mean,
I'm sorry, Asafa, I love you dearly, but my darling, I just didn't like the tone of that interview.
No,
the
truth. Asafa, to me, Asafa was the darling of the Jamaican people before Bolt came on the scene, and to enough Jamaican, the fact that he didn't win an individual goal, to some Jamaican, it's a kind of disappointment. So you don't see him as what them say, are you saying Bolt, or Shelley and Fraser Price. And that's it.
True.
I don't know Elaine Thompson, but she not performed good the last time. She has said people forget about Jamaica have short memory. They remember when she win the 2 goals. They remember when she got flap at the last run. But that's sports. You just I see at the broadcasting, you're good at the last performance. That was understand the thing, you know. Look how long that cost Messi. I see it now.
Yeah.
Bam. Miss coming to the World Cup. Everybody quiet now. If Diego Maradona say him can't be a leader. And the man lead the team to the title. And Maradona in Argentina is seen like a god. We have a church called Church of Maradona in Argentina, and a church called Hands of God in Argentina. Them seen like a demigod. So he wants to reach him like God in Jamaica. Different culture. Different culture.
Yeah. It's not. Look, I can sit here and talk, but it's not an easy road. You know, to be able to You know, when I think of even Michael Jackson, let's go far-fetched now.
No.
I mean, he couldn't even go to the corner shop like a regular person. He couldn't go to the mall. He probably have to rent out the mall or part of the mall. He couldn't go nowhere.
He didn't have a life.
He didn't have a life. So now bringing it down to a smaller vibe.
Yeah.
You know, but still a profound vibe. You know, I can kind of understand, but I just think Asafa seemed like he was just upset.
I'm
Jamaican people.
I'm a crazy attention.
Yeah, it just seems that kind of way.
That's what I'm
picking up. Like, these Jamaican people. When you say something like you're not Jamaican, you're a foreigner.
And because about you should be honored to have great style living among them. I was like,
more power to you, my brother. More power to you. She's
the statement.
Remember, this is live, and so can you imagine when they have to hear what they must say?
I heard Usain Bolt said he like Jamaica and Paris. Why?
Him like what?
Jamaica and Paris. They are less bothered by fans.
Yes,
you can walk in Jamaica and bother you. And Paris, but say England and America, him can't walk in peace.
Right, yeah. Jamaicans also answer. Going into show off.
Yeah, about that.
The other direction.
About that. Yeah,
but there are certain people like Bolt and think that they don't want to flop them because of them persona. The kind of personality with them have, you know, like I mean, Shelly Ann is just so personable and easy to approach, and so is the same, you know. So anyway, we're out of time. You know about the pregnant girl yet?
Oh Lord, jeez. I have not touched it as yet.
I'm
not sure if you saw the controversy regarding. So there was a photo published in online.
It was on the front page of the Observer.
And also on the front page of the Observer.
But her face was blocked out.
Of a 14-year-old, the junior minister in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn. She was in the photo along with 2 or 3 other persons from corporate Jamaica. Representing this young lady, 14, with gifts, right? And so it was said that 14-year-old now with twins vowed to return to school. There was a big issue about that because one, the age.
Yeah.
She's a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
So the father was charged?
No, I think it's the same. I think it's similar. He's underage too. That's what I'm hearing. Not sure how.
See there now. Within the same age.
So there would know.
Within
the same age range. Yes.
So there's no law.
So there'll be there's no law that.
They need to have a new law, no?
But the parents said that they
gave consent.
Yeah,
to it. I don't know.
It's a tricky situation, you understand?
That's what kind of tricky. Yeah, that's what kind of tricky.
But remember, they always do this for Christmas and New Year. The first baby.
Once the baby is
born. Yes.
They gift the baby. But you know, a matter of fact, the same junior minister, she had to send out a release to say, well, she never knew the age of the child based on what persons were saying online. And then after that, the Ministry of Health said that with protocols and whatever in place, they've contacted Soka and done basically the due diligence, but they never really tell her the age. And I'm saying then how the ministry did that, have the lady have her there to take picture and don't tell her about the age.
Exactly.
And she herself never know the age.
I would have inquired because she must look young.
Yeah, it looks a lot
so I say, how old are you? How old are you, miss?
Well, but they never know.
But there's no law again. There's no law that says boy underage mother, underage father.
No.
That's something that. No. That's something different. That's something you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's something that they have to look into when it comes to underage persons. Yeah.
Twins. That poor little girl. She's
Whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting time.
Yeah.
Interesting time.
All right, so interesting note to end on. On that note, we come now to the end of the Roots.
We love you, Asafa.
But stop craving attention.
I didn't say that. Double DT Media.
Yes, I said that. All right. That is 60.1 on this year FM dial.
Check, yeah. Sing that.